First opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Smith, his first carry. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
61, matchbox, lights. 5.
On second down, it's Smith. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Back. Hey, team 6.
Looking to throw. Eason. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line.
Ready.
Check Mike 45. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Go on.
Y'all playing the wrong.
22 jet bomber. Leo. Ready.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette.
Check 13.
A big run by the big man Fournette. And even 70 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Watch twist. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Rock it. Hey, Foxtrot. Shoot.
This is Fournette. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple.
We are watching a runner having a really nice game. Carrying it very well. Vision is excellent, but boy, look at the help he's getting. Offensive line, I think they're pretty eager to block for him.
Check. Fresno. Tight dog. Hatchet. Check. Lucky.
Now. Smooth.
No. Off.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. Leonard Fournette, touchdown number 15 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Lutt's good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine some... Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Throwing again. Eason. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Eason. And the catch made by Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Down. 10-2 stop. You're out. Lead dribble.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd.
It's a game of 6. Get ready.
On 3rd down, it's Stick. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Hey, Charlie.
On 4th down, here's Stick. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is going to be incomplete. The The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Now we'll get our first update of the afternoon from the Meadowlands. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Break. Weapons. Hey, high 7.
Kill.
To throw on second down. Eason. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows a coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Ready? 64.
Check 43.
He may try and run for this. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. They'll start on the ground. It's Ito Smith. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
22-jet bombers. 22-jet bombers.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Eason. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Recon, 132-5.
From the gun, Eason. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Trey Hendrickson drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. So it sails out of bounds close to midfield, and they'll say actually right at midfield. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Fournette running right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Fournette. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
You draw Porter.
It's a gain of 2.
Look, screen.
Watch that screen. Watch that screen. Safety screen. Check. Tighten up.
Hey, zoom. Kill. Now.
Fournette, a first down carry. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. On the run, it's Fournette. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Hey, Orbit.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Check four, check four.
Stick looks to throw. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Smith. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Hey, wahoo!
Operating from the gun. Eason. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
All day, every day, any day.
Gone.
Switch.
Hey, Echo.
Check 99.
Get it.
On first down, Eason. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
70, Indy.
On 1st and 10, Eason. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Throwing on first down, Eason. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ito Smith that time. And it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. 1st and 10 at the 19. From the gun, Eason. He's got Smith here. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Come on,
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. On third down, Fournette. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on fourth down. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 23. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Team 6. Team 6. Get it.
To throw on second down. Eason. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun. Eason. And now here is another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it.
And my goodness, another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. They were looking for Johnson that time. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Rock it.
Again, it's Fournette. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Man. Look at me. Door.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stick. He'll let him. That's caught inside the 20. 39 yards there. A big one. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Stepping up, he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Easton Stick keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz will look to add the extra point. Lutz good on the extra point, and it is 28-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Eason, and that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off-play action. Eason. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here live in New Orleans. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. On 4th down, Eason. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons.
First down, Atlanta.
Set, ready.
So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 41. Back to throw. Eason. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Here's a second and 7. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Falcons on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. It's caught. Jones. And down inside the 15 he goes. A nice pickup there. 18 yards. First down Falcons.
Hey, Haywood.
From the red zone now. They look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And this is going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. Throwing on second down. Stick. He finds his target, Beckham. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Here we go. 30 base.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I'm coming after you.
Hey, Alpha.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Check.
Hey, lock it.
Out.
Get it.
Stick from the gun. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense, they've got it set up on the silver platter. First and goal inside the 10. A very short field to work with now. First and goal after the great. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed. Right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check, check.
Leo.
Check 50, check 50.
Hard. Hey. High 7. Ready?
Here's Stick, 3rd and long. Boy, stays up. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. In for the sack, Deion Jones.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they? 3rd and very long? Let's go get this guy again. Big-time pressure.
And he'll take it just outside the 40. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch the screen. Check the hot read.
Hey, exit. Snap.
From the gun, Eason. Now a desperation throw deep. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 34. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield,
and he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons cut into that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none.
Let's go now.
And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Quick dash.
Roll out.
Watch twist.
Hey, orbit.
Check three.
And out.
Now Fournette. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Hey, Wahoo. Hey, Sam off. Bam. Look at me. Go. Yep. Go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go. 18 Gators.
Yeah. You don't want none.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
Look. Squeeze.
He's coming.
Here's Stick looking to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 16. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Eason being chased out left. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
60 Pittsburgh. Hey, Delta.
4 down. Mike check 33.
On 1st down, Eason. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. Johnson was the intended receiver.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the set. 6'6", bullet high.
Joker.
Hey, lock it.
He's tracking.
5.
Fournette running out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Hey.
Go on, big grip.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
30 base.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So that'll back them up 5. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for New Orleans, the win is their 5th of the year as they move to 5-8. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.